I'll ask you once more.
That is a big-ass bet, perspective-wise. Holy shit. It seems I mean, seriously, how big a person would, have to fill out this entire badge? That is just insane. You could fit 2 people, 3 people actually, maybe even 4 people on that bed. That is a big bed.
Is Chidori your real name? What kind of organization is Strega? Are there others besides you 3? Hey, wait, Junpei! You're not supposed to be here, remember?
Chidori!
Once again, punished for, getting captured.
Junpei! Sorry. He wouldn't stop bugging me about this place.
How are you feeling? It seems like you've calmed down.
She certainly has. In fact, she won't say a word. Maybe we should confiscate her sketchbook, too.
Hey, come on. What good would that do? That won't make her talk.
I'm not so sure about that.
Mitsuru, I can just totally imagine her being like, okay, Mitsuru, we got this guy. He won't talk. You know what to do. It's like, oh shit, not Mitsuru, don't do this to me.
She was quite upset when we took her evoker. Speaking of which, where did you get that? Medea! Give it back to me! I want her back!
What was the delivery of that line? Her back!
Hey, I told you not to bring that up, didn't I?
Then what am I supposed to do? I'll have someone else try next time.
Okay, maybe she wouldn't be too good at, interrogating someone, but she'd certainly make them feel, uncomfortable.
Yukari, call a nurse. We're done for today. I'll inform Yakutsuki-san of the difficulties we're having.
Why did you take it from me? Medea!
What is she wearing there, anyway? Is that like... What is that? It's like, okay, you're in the hospital now, so you gotta wear a hospital gown. It kind of has... It looks comfy, doesn't it? It's like, I've gotta keep, my gothic stuff here, so I've gotta keep wearing my headdress thing, whatever.
Come on, Junpei, let's go.
Chidori, what happened to you?
All will be revealed in due time, Junpei. And all of this, it's like Harry Potter, the later, books, or movies, if you watch the movie instead. Where Harry can see from Voldemort's perspective randomly. It's like, we're seeing from the perspective of the hospital even though we're not there. Like, wow. Except not really, we didn't actually see it. We saw it because it's a video game. Dang, he is completely unaware of what just happened. Blissfully unaware. And if he did see it, he'd be like, it's just whatever. The protagonist is like if you took Squall from Final Fantasy VIII and didn't give him any dialogue. Just completely silent and indifferent to everything. It's like, I'm just do whatever, because that's my catchphrase. Whatever. Can't believe he's into a girl now. It's getting soft. I'm not sure. Trust me, girls complicated. Yeah, you should be focusing on what's important. Like boys. It's like, oh, okay. It's like, wait a minute, are you no. I think so. Alright, if you say so. He's gonna soften us, he's gonna sell us out to the enemy next time. I thought Junpei was there, but it's a lamp. picturing Yukari here, just like, you know what, the lamp's an improvement. It's like, Junpei's like, damn man, you didn't have to do that bad. Strager member Chidori has been sent to Ucho Hospital. Mitsuru-san and Akihiko-san are currently on their way there to interrogate her. They're already there, we saw it. Or did we see into the future? When Nala Senpai is present, we are not permitted to go to Taba's. I got a tickly feeling in the throat. I've got a can of Pepsi, but yeah, once you open a can, it's, you know. Well, the next episode of FES Range of Development R. Episode 29, Final Values, Random Brawl, out of commission. Now the news. This victim is the 5th case of Buffy syndrome this month. Who is this week? That's quite a bit. Now, how was this the first game in the series that they had that, you know, running background show with the film and R stuff? You know, the superhero stuff on the TV. You never really see it, but you know, you always hear about it on TV and stuff like that. It's just, you know, in episode 4 as well. You know, in my Let's Play episode 4, over a decade ago, I wasn't able to max out the temperance socially. I can't even remember how far I got into that route. It was one of the few, maybe one of 2 or so routes that I wasn't, like, social links I wasn't able to complete in my playthrough. Which I remember annoying the hell out of me. And I don't think I even maxed out that Persona social link even when I originally played the game either. And you know, since I've been playing Persona Gold and I've got up to rank 8, you know. So you got the mother and her stepson and then her husband who is completely deadbeat. At least that's where I come across us, because he's completely absent. He's like, okay, let's get married, it'll be great. I got a son, but it'll be great. We'll be a family together. And we're married. Whoops, sorry, love, but I gotta go to China on business to see, far long. I don't know, but look after my kid, okay? Sorry, bye. That's basically the story of that. And, you know, they don't get along. But, you know, the stepmother and the stepson, they don't get along. They just can't communicate. Through the social link, you gradually see, you know, some development, and you help them finally communicate, learn to communicate. You let him watch that show, which, you know, helps him, you know, socialize a bit more with the other kids in the daycare center, because he never got to watch that show because he's always watching our program at the time. What I find funny about that is some of the choices you can make that get positive reaction are honestly ones that be like, it's like, okay, so you work at a daycare, they ask you, like, so do you like children? You know? And you could either be like, yeah, you're alright with children, or you say, you don't like children. You're just like, I hate children, I hate kids. Pick that option, she's like, that's impressive, I agree with that, I hate kids. It's like, so I see you must be a very, what's the word I can call? I can't think of the word. But you know, just like, you hate kids, but you're working at a daycare. It's like, you know, you gotta make a living. Like, what do you really gotta make a living? You're still in freaking high school. It's like, yeah, but a job's a job, you know? It's like eventually gonna be tutoring this other little shit, you know? Job's a job. You know, I've been following a walkthrough the whole time to max out all the social links. Sometimes I'm ahead of it and sometimes behind, and that social link is that. Because I haven't maxed out enough of the skills to actually initiate the power social link, so I can't do the tutoring yet. So it's like the walkthrough is like up to like rank 2 or 3 now, and I haven't even gotten there once because I can't, because I don't have it maxed out. And yet with the Nanako social link, I'm like 1 step ahead, but you know, a step back on some other ones because I wasn't following it fully from the start. So like I maxed out Chie's social link, and ended up dating Chie on my first playthrough of Persona 4 Golden. Yeah, if I recall correctly, in my Let's Play Persona 4, I went with Rise, because I think that's I can't remember. I asked maybe the viewers, and that's the one I ended up with. Like on my first playthrough, I played all it was years ago. So you got the 3 main ones now. So yeah, also, oh yeah, that's another thing. And Shei's voice actress being different. I was a bit thrown off because I was expecting, because when I heard like some voice acting changes, I expected from the whole cast, but it seems to only be Shei. And I'm used to the voice by now. It's just one thing I miss about the old voice actress is don't think, feel. The way she says don't think, feel. It always plays in my mind. It's like when I'm playing music. It's like, okay, now focusing on counting on that note, just don't think. Feel. Don't think too much about it, just feel the music. It's a Bruce Lee quote and all, but you know, I was associated with Shei because she'd say that phrase all the damn time. I've only heard it a few times though in Persona 4 Golden. I was beginning to think that maybe they didn't redo that voice line, you know? But no, they did. They did voice it. It's just she says it in a much more quiet way. Whereas the old one was very in your face, like, don't think, feel. Whereas, you know, the newer one is a bit quieter on the line for some reason. And I also realized the reason they obviously must have replaced the voice actress is because apparently the original voice actor had retired from voice acting. I think that might have possibly been the only voice work they ever even did. And on top of that, like, oh, but it's just Persona 4, that's the same voice line, right? Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure they used the same voice acting. Not just like they got the same voice actors back because they did for all the other ones, but I mean, I don't feel like they re-recorded lines that had already been recorded in the original Persona 4. But obviously they have to bring in the cast again for, you know, the newer dialogue stuff. So I imagine that's why they had to recast Shei's voice actors, because they couldn't get original voice actors back. So it's like, well, we could use their old dialogue, but it would seem a bit odd if, like, okay, it sounds like this through most of these scenes, then suddenly in the new scenes, completely different version. It just wouldn't make sense. So re-recorded it. But yeah. Make a slip through Alicia's net when we encountered last time too. Looks like they were due to a mid-hero's ability to distract. Only saw 2 of them, but the girl must have been somewhere close. Yeah, we didn't see them at all that time, did we? We saw the other 2, but we never saw her. Should I save first? God damn it, this controller. I'm level 42. I was wrong at what I said earlier about being level 50 something. Will we get the luck of P? That's another annoying thing in Persona 4. Oh, well, eating that Ayas or whatever to get the stats and walk through like. Make sure you get these stats, and if not, reload. But most of the times you actually freaking walk through is like, okay, go there. This is when the plot advances in the evening. So I've got to freaking sit for a cutscene, or just freaking exit the game and reload. It's just tedious. Why does it always have to be like right before a cutscene? Well, this one, I ain't not, well, no way. Reload this crap. It's way too much hassle because it'll disconnect the capture card and everything. Playing Persona 4 Golden, I just half expect to see that cat out here. It's like, where is that cat? Oh yes, it's in Inaba. We're in Port Island, where it's part of the country. Wherever the hell that's supposed to be. Actually, should we? Let's have a look around. Anyone got anything to say aloud? New dialogue in session. I think the hot summer sun got at me. See, my arms are tanned and my skin is all rough. You know the ramen restaurant had the curry idea, but dive strip. Did you know that the main characters in Persona 4 actually go to that place? The ramen they sell there has plenty of potion to boost your beauty. That's what I heard anyway. And make your skin more youthful. I bet your mind will follow what your husband will you. It's just how effective. It's like the dialogue. Just continue with this old man. It's like, now I'm bloody language. It's like, how do you know? I'm their husband. It's like, husband? What? Bit of an age gap. Some of the girls show more skin that can fell lives. Takes me back to the days when I'd find a sweetheart in summer and break up with her. What is it, like some kind of challenge for you? It's like date hot girl and then break up with hot girl like half a season later. Ooh, that was close. I never missed now, but somehow I still can't get it. Gold grad surprise will fall before it reaches the hole. Right, it's just totally stuck. Has there always been a fat kid in these games? There's this one in Persona 4 as well. So you got this one, he's, you know, all about the arcade. And the other one in Persona 4, he's all about, you know, his grandma at home. But I can't remember if there was one in Persona 5. Honestly, the background NPCs kind of seem a bit generic in Persona 5 for the most part. But there are some notable ones, it's just because, you know, the improvement of the more detailed sort of things, I guess, as, you know, more dialogue in the background and stuff. And it kind of just becomes background noise, so you don't feel like talking to random NPCs like I often tend to. But yeah, there are a few interesting ones, like, you know, that Miller and her daughter with the dog. As you talk to them throughout the year, you know, a little story, a sad story develops. Then you got that guy who's just, you know, a black dude at the, he's a bouncer at a club, and he seems pretty chill, you know, he's like, you know what I've heard about his band, he seems alright, man. He's just trying to do his thing. Couldn't do the beach, but how about mountains? It'll be autumn breeze soon, so the leaves will go red. You know, I haven't got to that point, but you know, better not disappoint me with Son for Golden. Yosuke, when we were on that when we went to the beach, he was like, you know what? It's in the winter, let's go skiing on one of the mountains. There be something like that happen. Oh, that's false advertising, Yosuke. Can't say one thing and not deliver on it later on. I haven't got to that point yet, so if we get to that point and it never happens, you're a liar, Yosuke, liar. We went to the beach, so we have to go to the mountains next. Yeah, that'll be nice. That's all she has to say. Universe can't rely on only primary sources. Eyewitness reports are important too, and I've just now realized I never did encounter Chidori, you know, sitting here, but I'm pretty sure you can. I just can't remember when, or maybe I'm just imagining it, misremembering. It's like, no, it was Junpei that one. You never actually talked to her there. But I feel like I have encountered her at this place before. I don't know, maybe she comes back later, and she would know who we are by that point, surely. It's like a bit awkward. We can't rely only on primary sources. Eyewitness reports are important too. My favorite part of gathering information is all the unique people like this. For example, the other day I talked to a young man who spoke in Kansai dialect. Kansai isn't something you hear every day around here. You know what? It's true. If you're in Wales, you won't hear the Kansai dialect, like ever, unless someone Japanese, you know, visited Wales and decided, you know what, I'm just gonna speak Japanese. I don't know, would the dialect also be there, you know, when speaking in a different language? Is that a thing? I don't know. Is the Kansai dialect from like places like Osaka or something like that? I think. I'm sensitive. I was thinking that because, you know, I remember Azumanga Daioh back in the character. I don't even think her name even is Osaka. I think they just call her that because that's where she's from. I'm feeling incredibly lazy. Guess why? Second term started. Yep, you know me, man. Heat? Well, that too. But it's mainly because it's still stuck in some vacation. So all those movies, man. And now we're going back to school. Boring. Have the syndrome. Oh, come on, I'm not that bad. Sheesh, way to kill the mood. Now I feel even lazy. I will reinstate the mood by saying second term, and I guess that would also kill the mood too. September, it's time for a new term. We're getting transfer students. Yeah, technically. I'm sure school life is just like a TV. Look, kid, you go enjoy school while you can. Episode 4, you get a transfer student every other bloody month. It's like, you're the transfer student originally, and then freaking Rise, the idol, you know, she comes down and grows. And then the ace detective, the detective prince, Naoto, he listens to it's like, where are all these people coming from? Why is our school suddenly so, like, eventful in this way? On top, you know, the fact that murder investigation going on. Dude, what's going on? If yours out of being following me all this time, I was going to talk to her, but she stopped following me. I've been watching her try to figure out what's going on. This seems kind of weird. She's finally given up on you? Is she even here? She's finally realized you're just an unlikable douche. She's not interested anymore. School started again. The students are being fun to watch us serve. Dude, that sounds pretty sus. All those people trying to look good on vacation. Who can pull it off? Inside there, smile at them and laugh. Oh, she's right there. It feels like someone's watching me. It's just me. The roles have been reversed. You know, it's like that. Like I was saying about Persona 5, you know? There are a few standout NPCs that you can interact with. But for the most part, they feel a lot more generic. I mean, I can say the same here as well, but you know, you see this little interesting story developing in the background between these two. She was obsessed with this guy first, until she, you know, observed him more and realized he's kind of not really all that likable, so she lost interest. And now, because she was constantly, you know, staring at him all the time, now he's taking interest in her, but now she's no longer interested in him. It's a nice little role reversal, a nice little story. There was a guy sitting there, I'll talk to him on the way back. Meow, I'm a giant cat. It will eat all the delinquents that come here late at night. Dude, those three just don't fit in. I mean, yeah, it's not like I'll play there in this place. The hell else would I be here? For guys to be out of place here? Shit, dude, that's messed up. Is it? Is it really messed up to be in this place and kind of seem out of place? Wouldn't it be more weird if we did look like we fit here? That cat certainly does. Can you imagine? You know those frigging cat dolls? That cat would struggle to fit through one of those. Can't even imagine what they do with themselves all day. You, especially that long-haired freak. I think he like doesn't need anything but hairstyle. Wasn't there some stupid? I'm not even sure if it could be classed as a religion or like something. Some spiritual belief thing or whatever, like, you know, you don't need to eat or drink anything, just bathe in the sun. That's all the nutrition you need. He's the one who started that cult. It wasn't a cult, was it? It was more of just like a kind of, hey, let's market something like this. It became a bit of a meme or something. I don't know, I can't even remember the details. What even was the guy's name? I forget. Was it Tatsuya or something else? I forget. Imagine if that's his, drawing point. He's like, everyone join me and you will never have to eat again. They'd be like, fuck you talking about? Eating, it's like, it'd be great if you didn't have to eat to survive, If you're poor, kind of sucks when you can't really afford foods that you want and stuff like that. But at the same time, food tastes nice, so why would you want to not eat ever again? Screw your ideology! There's a John club at the gang spot, and one of the guys there's a John He said, let me test my luck. Challenge me for a John. I get pretty close, man. If I'd gotten the peacock, I'd have to beat the guy. Somebody in this picture in Yami. It's like, you know what? They always bring me back these stupid freaking duel monster shit. I'm tired. Don't you know I was originally the king of games for a freaking reason? It wasn't just cards, god damn it. I did all kinds of other game-like stuff, I challenged these little douchebags and assholes. I challenge you to this bizarre game. I'd win every time. Now I've retired and I'm playing with John instead because shut the fucking card game. I hate Just picture Yami Yugi saying all that. He's just completely flipping out. It's like, get those cards out of my face. I'm sick of this shit. That's all everyone wants to ask me about. I don't want to do all I get when I'm playing with John now. Get out of here. Shoo. Peace out. You haven't accomplished anything. You've just been talking to npcs and rambling. Now school. Second term has started. I have that boring teacher again. I might study, but I can't stand the way he teaches. What's that say? Like how many flyers take to the room? They're all for sex lives. God damn it, why do I suck? What was that? Did they turn around and he's about to stretch and it looked like he flipped or something? It's like, whoop! I suck at arcana. I forget what that is. Oh my god, just something no rebound. Think. What was car in Japanese? I can't remember. It's Kuruma, yeah. But I don't think that says Kuruma there. So, something else. I don't know what it says. Because even though katakana could be, okay, it's a non-Japanese word, so it might be English. But I suck at recognizing katakana, so screw it. God damn, what's the way I'm erratically moving around here? No, summer's the best time to really stress. Gotta use your common sense. These kids think the inside of my campus is a karaoke studio or something. Oh well. I don't really care how other people bring the kids, but I've got a daughter about that age, and I gotta wonder if she pulls that stuff like overdose. Singing by even Rhapsody all the damn time. That ain't my place to next somebody else's game. No matter how bad that matters, I think as long as they're on their seat, they're my customers. What if they vomit on your seats? Kind of thinking, if they leave vomit on your seat, does the vomit become a customer? Or rather, if the customer swallowed, the money and then threw it back out, would that make the vomit a customer because it's got money? Yes, against it. Moving on. I'm not gonna be hanging out with that guy. I'm just, passing through, just hoping to around. You got a medium beef bowl, order a raw egg, drop it onto the bowl. If you get the egg in the middle of the bowl, I heard you'll become more popular in school. What is with the size of these cats? That cat's gonna go for your jugular, man. You better watch out. You'll sever your head. As my friends about what to feed cats, and I write about it too. And that there's a lot of things that cats shouldn't eat. Like the milk I tried to give him last time, that's one of them. I was surprised, but I learned something. What was it? What type of milk was it, oh boy? What milk? What milk do you not give to the cats? Yes, things that cats and dogs shouldn't eat. Maybe try telling them that. Yeah, they'll just eat anything that they find on the floor. I've even seen them try to frickin' eat what is basically dust. I'm like, what are you doing, cats? We're gonna be hanging out with this dude today, so we're getting a new social. Oh, the pen is your possession. It's that my missing permanent pen that I got from Koromaru because he found it. He's read that pen. Ah, welcome home, dear friend. Thank you for finding me. My name is Akinari Kamiki. Have a seat if you like. I'd like something for the two. I'll write something for the two of us. He's got one of the more noteworthy social links of this game. I remember you. You're the guy who was playing with that elementary school. She was very bright. Her face shone with the warm light of life. And then there's me, cooped up in the hospital, struggling to breathe. Compared to her light, I'm but a vanishing shadow. Misery is a harsh mistress. It was all I'm lying in an unyielding darkness. Hope you understand how I feel. I don't think there's really any relevant choices to make in this first one, so I'll just have to think I'm out. What a selfish way of thinking. You don't know the first thing about what I'm going through. Sorry, man. Any day, I'm going to die. I have a genetic disease without any known cure. Unless you're in my situation, you can't understand what it's like. I prefer it that way. I wouldn't wish this on anyone. There isn't anything you can do to slow this down or make things better. Akinari fell silent. I think the reason the walkthrough didn't give any, what's the right answer is because this one is one of those social links that ranks up every time regardless. Akinari fell silent. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't mean to press you on. I haven't spoken to someone my own age in a long time. It's natural for those in darkness to yearn for the world of light. I'm glad we could meet, though. If there's a god, I'll be able to thank him soon enough. I became an acquaintance of Akinari Kamiki. See, his voice rings in your head. All that talk about rights. You are the sun. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to be the son of the sun arcana. You establish a new social link. However, I would rather you not come here ever again. What is with these characters associated with, dying and stuff like that? I mean, it's not the same one, because, the main social link, as I guess for Persona 3, is basically death now. We got Pharos who visits us every now and then. He's like, there'll be a full moon soon. And then it's like, death social link, ranked up. So it's a key point to the story of Persona 3 is death. But in Persona 4, the social link for death is kind of like this guy's social link. It's like, if not for the fact that the theme of the story revolves around it, this guy would definitely probably have the death social link. But it seemed like it would be a bit too on the nose, though, wouldn't it? Sun does kind of feel fitting in a way, I guess. But the death social link, in Persona 4 is an old lady and she's, she can't get over the death of her husband and stuff like that. It's quite an emotional social link, and it's a similar thing, They both are characters you usually only meet on a Sunday, and they rank up each time regardless. You never actually, have to spend time with them multiple times before you know next rank up or anything like that. So they're pretty similar. And even down to that line where he said, "I don't want to see you again." You know, the old lady says like, "But I'd rather you not show up again." But then you come back and you're like, in a way I'm relieved to see you again, you know? These routes are clearly inspiring each other. This one came first though, so I guess they took inspiration from this when they did the Death Social Link from Persona 4. You only live once, right? So why waste your life among the dying? Goodbye. It's time to go back to the dorm.
Oh, hey!
Oh hey, that was pretty depressing, wasn't it? Oh yeah, I guess they're not gonna be back today, are they? Junpei seems to really like that girl. Should be too. Ignore him. Ignore him is a bit drastic. Maybe just shouldn't encourage him. It's like, we'll be like, you know, the parents are like, "No, she's no good for you, Junpei. She's only lead you down a bad path." Shame on her, but what should I say? You should say Arf. That's what Koromaru would do. Let's go for a walk. What am I even doing on Sunday? Saturdays was game night, wasn't it? Can't believe he's into a girl now. Getting soft. No new dialogue? Well, they certainly must be taking their time, man. I was not surprised to learn that she is straight support. Capturing her shall provide us with poison, while moving ever closer to her competing opposition. And that's going to complete this recording session. It's up to now 42 minutes. Didn't really accomplish much. I mean, sure, I defeated the boss and all, but that's basically it. It's like I wrote out. Here's what I brought out. Okay, reminder: Wednesdays and Saturdays quiz game in the arcade. Right underneath that is, you know, today's game, in-game day. But in-game day, Sun 1. As in, okay, establish the Sun social link. Tomorrow, Emperor. Day after that, Fortune. Day after that, Emperor again. Day after that, we had question in class, and this one, then we had question in class the next day, and the Chariot. Then the Priestess after that, and then we hang out with Figure on Sunday, and then we hang out with her again the next day to rack up. All that I wrote down, I only did one thing on that entire list, because, you know, I rambled a lot. But hey, at least we defeated the full moon shadow. So, yeah. See you next time, dudes. See you next time.
Get your own arts program, you fairy.